Ever wonder how AI could really understand the world? Not just recognize a cat in a photo, but describe its fur, the sunlight on its ears, and maybe even imagine it chasing a butterfly. That's the kind of deep, connected thinking we're talking about here. But here's the thing. Most AI models today are like students who have only studied one subject. They're great at text or images, but not both together. Let's break it down. Imagine teaching a robot to cook. If you only show it a single recipe step, like stir the sauce, it'll never learn to make a full meal. That's basically what happens with current AI datasets. They're either text-only, image-only, or stuck in one-way interactions. You ask for a sunset over the mountains, and the AI gives you a photo, but can't explain why the colors look that way or how the light changes. It's like a magic trick without the explanation. Enter InterSyn, a revolutionary dataset that's changing the game. Think of it as a massive, super-organized library of conversations where humans and AI chat about images. But this isn't just any library. It's built to teach AI how to think and create in tandem. Want to describe a bustling city street? The AI doesn't just draw it. It adds details like the sound of honking cars or the smell of street food. It's like giving AI a creative partner that's both a writer and an artist. So how did they make this magical dataset? The team used a clever process called SEIR, self-evaluation with iterative refinement. Imagine training a student to answer questions about a photo. 1. Question refinement. They start with a rough prompt like "What's in this picture?" and polish it into something specific like "Describe the textures in the painting." 2. Answer refinement. The AI crafts a response, then tweaks it for clarity, making sure it's not just accurate but also vivid. 3. Image refinement. Finally, it generates a picture that matches the conversation, adjusting details step by step, like a painter refining a brushstroke. But how do you know if the AI is getting better? That's where SynJudge comes in. It's like a 4-part checklist for AI. Does the text make sense? Does the image match the description? Is the picture clear and well composed? Most importantly, do the text and image work together like a team? The results? Models trained on InterSyn didn't just improve, they excelled. They handled complex requests with consistency, avoiding the usual glitches like blurry images or mismatched descriptions. And when tested against older datasets, the difference was like comparing a crayon drawing to a high-resolution masterpiece. So why does this matter? Picture an AI that can create educational videos, design interactive stories, or help artists brainstorm by generating visuals and captions on the fly. This isn't just better tech, it's a bridge between human creativity and machine precision. Now let's dive deeper. Researchers built InterSyn by gathering millions of questions and answers. 8 million of them. These aren't random prompts. They're carefully chosen to test if AI can imagine and describe complex scenes. Think of it like a giant puzzle. Each question is a piece that helps the AI learn how to connect words to visuals. For example, if the question is, "What does a deer look like in the snow?" The AI learns to recognize fluffy white textures, frozen branches, and the way light reflects off a snowy landscape. But here's the secret sauce. They don't just throw all the data at the AI. They clean it up using advanced filters, like a librarian sorting through a million books to find the most relevant stories. They check for accuracy, remove duplicates, and make sure the answers match the questions. It's like curating a library of human creativity, but for machines. And the results? Stunning. From a stone house surrounded by red leaves to cherry blossoms floating on a pond, these examples teach the AI to spot patterns, like how a sandcastle's moat catches sunlight, or how a snow-covered mountain contrasts with a clear night sky. Now here's where it gets even cooler. Researchers tested different ways to build these datasets. Some used AI to generate answers, while others relied on humans to double-check the quality. Take OpenLeaf, for instance. It combined AI guesses with human feedback to refine its data. Another project, MMIEBM, sampled info from Wikipedia and math problems to create a diverse mix. The goal? To teach AI not just what to say, but how to think about visuals. Why does this matter? Imagine an AI that doesn't just describe a scene, but creates it. Or one that helps artists sketch ideas, or brings textbook diagrams to life. These datasets are the foundation for that future. And it's not just about pretty pictures. This tech could revolutionize education, design, and even how we interact with smart assistants. But here's the catch. Evaluating these mixed media responses is tricky. Researchers built a scorecard to rate them, like a report card for AI, but way more creative. This scorecard checks 4 key things. Is the text clear? Does the image match the description? Is it visually appealing? And most importantly, do the words and pictures work together? It's like grading a team project. Each part matters, but the real test is whether the whole thing clicks. To put this to the test, they asked AIs to tackle fun, tricky prompts. Show me a concert scene, draw a snowy blizzard, or describe a futuristic music video. These aren't just random questions. They push AI to blend creativity with accuracy. But here's the twist. Instead of robots doing the grading, humans are in the loop. Real people rate the answers on that scorecard, like a quality check with a human touch. High-scoring responses even get double-checked to make sure the ratings are fair. Still, this system isn't perfect. Right now, AI struggles with super-detailed scenes, like a specific flower or a scientific diagram. And most datasets only include one image per question, which doesn't match real life. Think about it, if you're comparing two objects or showing a step-by-step process, one picture isn't enough. Plus, the tools we use to evaluate these answers work best for single images, not the multi-picture scenarios AI might face. But here's the takeaway. By tackling these challenges, scientists are building smarter AI that can see, understand, and even create the world around us. Who knows? Maybe one day, your AI assistant won't just describe a sunset, it'll paint it for you. Thanks for watching. If you'd love to see how AI learns to think visually, hit subscribe. And drop a comment. What's the weirdest mixed media question you'd ask an AI? Let's find out together.